Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Tech Hub. It is 2023 and we would like to have a look at the iPhone 14 Plus, how it's holding up till now, whether it's still worth buying or we should look at the premium ones like the 14 Pro Max. This phone is being absolutely fantastic. It's rocking a 6GB RAM. The screen is smooth. The display is a super retina display, and this screen is actually, some people say it's not too bright, but for me I think it is great. And so far it has worked its way out, and it's still, I feel like it's a good replacement for the mini, you know, with the size of the screen. And then even though some of the current Androids and some of the new phones have better frame rates, this is still working well. It is still smooth and it's amazing. And the camera, I think the upgrade in the camera is making this phone something you really love to use. And then I think you can still buy it if you really want to have something big with the size, even though the price is somehow still expensive in the market. We will have a look at the durability, the battery performance, and then so much more. Looking at this phone, it's so much identical to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. The design of this phone, looking at the outward appearance, it looks closer to the iPhone 13. You can see the camera settings, the photographic styles possible because of the A15 Bionic that it still possesses in this phone. And then you can see the body of the phone, it is still in good condition because of the aluminum body it has. The body is still great, even though this phone has been used throughout the whole time ever since it was bought. It hasn't had any form of protection. The camera, you can see, they looks alike, just like the positioning of the iPhone 13 cameras. And then it's still great. It still has the same old notch like the iPhone 13, even though it has the same 13 chipset, the A15 Bionic processor in it. If you want more about this video, you will have to look at my video up there. You click up there, you will see more about this video when I did the review on this phone. The body hasn't got a lot of blemishes, even though it hasn't been placed in any case or form of protection. It is still strong. Durability wise, I think this phone is very strong in terms of durability. It has fallen down many times and then we just picked it up. It has a few scratches on the body, not too many, it has quite a few. Looking at the battery performance is so great. With the battery life, I think it depends on what you use the phone for and how you use your phone. Some people have this phone, this as their only phone, using it the whole of the day. They charge it when it goes low and then they use it, and then for photo, some for videos, for music. It depends on what you use your phone for. So if you take more videos and more photos, I think the constant use of the camera is going to drain a lot of the battery. If you play much music, if you watch much videos, you can see on the screen times I have, and then the number of times I have charged since the last charge, and it's actually doing great. I have one charge. Normally it takes quite a long time. Most of the time I'm on YouTube with this phone, and I can watch YouTube like for almost the whole day. It takes a lot of my time like watching YouTube, so I'm able to use this phone aside my other small phone. By the way, in all, the battery has been great. It is still in its 100% condition, and you can see it's being used, but it is still strong up till now. In terms of charge, I use a lightning cable, but you can also use the MagSafe charging, which keeps it pretty well. And with this phone, the Wi-Fi and then the network, I tell you, it's so great. It has this 5G auto, or you can put it on 4G if you don't want it to drain much of your battery. It depends on what you want to use it for. And then it has this whole beauty with this appearance when it comes to setting up wallpapers. It has different styles. You can just go there and then you make any choice that you want. You can select anything you want, and then you put in your widgets and everything. This phone actually, it's a great phone. The display, to me, it's okay, even though it doesn't have much of that speed, like in terms of the frame rates, but it's okay for me. The performance is good. In terms of the durability also, I give it a thumbs up, and everything about this phone is actually great to me, with the size, the battery, the durability. And then one very bad downside of this phone is only the display, but it's okay. You cannot have everything all together, because Apple has to cut corners before they can be able to make something like this out for you with this price, if you don't want to go for the premium one. So you can see the settings there with the wallpaper. You can put up anything you want, and then you will have something great that you desire. You can also use your photos if you want, any picture you want, and then you will be happy to have it on your screens, even though it doesn't have the all day display on like the 14 Pro Max. You can see from here it has the crash detection and the satellite connectivity. The other nice thing this phone also has is the beauty and then the lightweight it carries. It's not too heavy to say. Yeah, it's not a very heavy phone. You can see the weight of the phone there, and this phone, I believe Apple is going to have a very long-term software support for it for closely about 5 years, if I should say. So guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I will urge you to do so. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to this channel. You should share this video, come back to this channel, and then I will have more tech reviews for you, more things. Your comment and then your subscription and your likes goes a long way to inform me on the decisions and the kind of things you would like me to also review. Or thank you guys, God bless you.